Hey, it's Jeff Goolsby from the Goolsby Group, bringing you another episode of real information from the office where, to be honest with you, a lot of times I'm shooting from the hip in terms of my videos. This information is real. It's real information from the office, meaning I don't have a script, but I want to tell you what's on my mind, especially in regards to buying a home or selling your home when you don't know where you're moving to next. I just did a blog post on my article recently. What do you do when you can't find a new home? Meaning you want to sell, you want to take advantage of the seller's market, but at the same time, you have to have a place to go to next. And so there's 3 things that I'm going to jump into today, and on my website, I mentioned more. The number one thing that I'm seeing clients do right now, and for the first time in my career, I'm not actively encouraging it. However, I'm not discouraging this move either. And that move is to sell your home and rent. Now, of course, you have to take many factors into consideration there when selling and renting. When do you plan on buying a home? Maybe there's a more strategic or more profitable and overall cost-conscious plan that you can put into play there, depending on when you plan on moving into your actual home that you're buying. However, if you don't really know exactly yet, you're not really sure how things are going to work out, for the first time ever, I'm not discouraging renting because things can happen in a market and it can happen really quickly. So what we know for sure is prices are up right now. It's an incredible seller's market right now. That's a known fact. There's no denying it if you look at all the data. So it'd be really tough for me to say, don't sell your home right now in this incredible seller's market and go rent. You should just wait and let appreciation rise and then sell when the time is right and when you want to move to your next place. It's really tough for me to advise that right now because there's so many things that can change. In the past, we were in a pretty steady, pretty linear market, and I would say, yeah, go ahead and wait. I can kind of foresee the future a little bit, but it's really tough to predict that right now, especially with all the craziness that's happening. Number 1 is sell your home and rent one. Go find a rental. Number two is to sell your home contingent upon you being able to buy another home. And what that means is you're putting your home actually up on the market. It's live on the market. It's available for buyers to see and view and to put an offer in on. Now, remember, when you're selling your home, you're in control. Your home is your home until you sign the contract with another buyer and actually close escrow, okay? Now, what you're doing when you put your home up on the market contingent upon you finding another place is you have a clause in that contract that says, buyers, yes, I will sell my home to you. It's contingent though. However, I need to go find another home. And if I don't find another home that I want to buy, the deal's off and I'm not going to sell my home to you. And so that's a really fair way of letting buyers know that, yeah, you do want to sell your home. You are looking for another home, but if you can't find another home, you're not going to sell yours to them because you have to have a place to stay, right? So that's the ethical way to do that. So that's strategy number 2. That's probably the most conventional wisdom that you'll hear. Number 1 and 2 are pretty normal, easy to wrap your heads around, right? Well, number 3 is kind of the X factor that we've been offering to clients for a little while, and it doesn't work for everybody. It's not the perfect scenario. In fact, the perfect scenario is to not have to sell your home in order to buy the next one. That's the perfect scenario, but that's not the case for almost every client that we work with. So number 3 is this. It's preparing your home for the market. Preparing your home means you take the photos, you stage it, you're 100% ready to go on the market, but you're not on just yet. And we, forever now, we've called that our Love It, Then List It program. And basically what that means is you prepare your home for the market, we take the photos, we build the website, we have the property description, we even have material ready to print as soon as you say go, but you wait. And the reason you'd wait is because you're just really not sure yet where you're going to be moving to. And so you might want to wait around to see what exactly hits the market and if it's something that you might be interested in. This has been a super successful program for anybody that is maybe picky about what they're looking for. They haven't seen the right property hit the market, and when they do, it might not be the type of property that like everybody wants. It's not something that you're going to have to majorly compete with multiple offers, and in a market where we're in a seller's market, it's tough to get a contingent offer accepted. But if the house that you're looking for isn't something that everybody's looking for, it just doesn't really come around all that often, then the Love It Then List It program could be a super good program for you. And in fact, the majority of clients that have, actually every client that's done our Love It Then List It program is satisfied with the results. I mean, it's been a successful transition. So number one, sell your home and go rent. Number two, sell your home contingent upon you being able to buy another one. And then number three, take advantage of our Love It Then List It program. There's more options. Check out our website. We have other options that we mention and we speak to, but those are kind of my top three that I'm focused on for 2021 and have been for quite some time, to be honest. So, hey, thanks for watching another episode of The Real Information from the Office. If you have any questions, or if you want me to do a video for you about a question that you have, then send it over. I'm happy to do one. I want to do one. And I'm always happy for the opportunity to be able to serve and address your questions. So take care. I'm Jeff Goolsby with the Goolsby Group at Keller Williams.